Hello troopers, Commander Coop here with some more Dig or Die, part 4, believe it or not. We've come quite far with this. Now, what is our goal, you might be asking if you're new to this. Our goal is to get red energy gems. How many, you might be asking? We're getting the amount that we need to make a Mark III, one of these, what's it called, miniaturizer. There we go, miniaturizer. Didn't really know that. Couldn't remember that. So I'm going to take a quick drink. There we go. Now if we head up here. Now, the thing about this, I don't know why, but I always compare it to World of Warcraft, believe it or not. Because in World of Warcraft there was always these leveling areas for, you know, different levels and all that. I kind of think this is a little bit like that. Because of the fact that higher level beasts will be higher up, and aka lower down and stuff like that, depending on if they're a flying beast or if they're, you know, a ground beast and so on and so forth. But actually, I've said World of Warcraft now, and I actually want to actually talk about that a little bit. Now, as a World of Warcraft player that has not actually played it since 2010, I think it was 2010, aka before the Panda expansion came out. Now, that probably means that I'm probably one of the original players, I think. Not from the very start, but rather near the start. And let's just talk about that a little bit, because I found it really, really interesting. You probably won't, but I'm gonna dare to just start this discussion up anyway. Because I really, really loved how they had the system in place. For, you know, if you're a low level, you quest here. If you're a high level, you quest there. It's a little bit like Oblivion and Fallout 4 in my opinion. Because in Fallout 4, the lower down on the map you go, the more enemies and higher level enemies you'll meet. But I really, really liked the system in World of Warcraft. Naturally. Whoa, we're getting a lot of frame rate loss here. I do know. Oh, there it went back up again. Okay, no worries. But yes, I really, really love that. But naturally, there were people. Ah, yes, Mark III. There were people who took advantage of this, and a lot of people, like, I haven't played for a very long time, but as far as I can remember, you had to have it turned on so that people can attack you. Quite a lot of people actually did have this turned on. You know, noobs and stuff like that. People like me, I wasn't very good at the game. I still got to about level 75 with my Death Knight. And I was one of those friendly players, if you know what I mean. What I would always do, and I found it absolutely hilarious when I always did it, because I always had a really friendly, you know, a really friendly welcome, and I really, really loved that. And it was when I went to the dwarf starting area, and I would sit down, make a fire, you know, where all of those, where all those goblin things are, goblins and trolls that I need to kill. And I would wait for about an hour or so. I would always, you know, type stuff into the chat things that my character was like, you know, Commander Coop yawn, Commander Coop scream and yell and stuff like that. And after a while, it was actually once or twice that it happened, I would actually be joined by about 20 or 30 level 1s and 2s, and they would just sit around my campfire. And I just have fun with them, you know what I mean? We'd just like type stuff into the chat and have fun that way. I mean, there are people who kind of misuse that, because a lot of people starting off didn't really know how to play it. I'm going to dare to say that, because as always, there were a lot of people who weren't starting off new. They were just, you know, doing a different character, different type, and then they were just going to try and complete that. For example, I was a Death Knight, then I started a Hunter. Never finished a Hunter. I got a little bit bored of the game when Grand Theft Auto 4, I think, came out. I'm not very good with dates and stuff like that. But yeah, that was pretty much how it went. But I didn't like the fact that a lot of people just used these level 1s and 2s, because I always found it really friendly. Now, naturally, there was always a couple of, I'm going to say, you know, spoilers of fun. Because while I was sitting with all of these level 1s, we would do like a thing where they attack me all at once, and then we'd have a look how far they've got. Then after a while, I'd just plant down a massive attack, what's it called? An attack that hits multiple people at once. I'm not really, and I haven't really read up on it in quite a while. A lot of you will probably even just stopped listening now because a lot of you probably don't watch World of Warcraft, but watch or play. But I used to like it quite a lot. I'm not that keen on it now though, after all of the other updates and expansions. So I guess we're kind of equal on that anyway. But in other news, let's keep on going. Let's continue with this game. Now, with the Mark III miniaturizer, naturally our speed goes up tremendously. Actually, it's a quite lovely speed now. I'm actually quite liking it. As you can see now, we go through stone quite quickly, if we can get up here really quickly. Now, what we're going to do now, we're not going to go up first, we're going to go down first. I have found that to be easier, because of the simple fact I haven't actually been up yet. The reason for that is because I kind of blew up all the islands because I had a bazooka. And I didn't really know how to get up there. I'm very, very bad with this game when it comes to building towers and stuff, if you know what I mean. I'm not really sure which one's stronger, which one's not stronger. So I'm not really sure where to go with that. So if any of you guys know anything there, just, as I said, just click on the comment button and type below just anything that you would like to say. Tips, your opinion on the channel, on the video, and so on and so forth. But if we actually go on like this, actually quite... Yeah, we might actually be able to... No, I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to get all this water in there. That's the problem. Now, yes, if we go back to the channel for just a quick second, and if I just take a drink for a quick second, my throat is really hurting today. Terribly sorry, everybody. Right, so if we go back to the channel for a quick second, there are going to be some plans for the future, which myself and James, I don't know, I don't speak Oxford English, you teacher bastard, I don't know. But yes, we have quite a lot of plans for the future, and that is not just doing gaming videos and stuff like that, you know, stuff that we're doing now, stuff that we enjoy very much. James is quite a very big gaming fan, so that is one thing that he will probably be doing later as well. As you've noticed, only I have been doing videos now. That's because James is the one that mostly does the editing. He will be starting to do his own playthroughs soon as well. Now, he said to me that he wants to actually, you know, make a plan of how he's going to do everything first. I asked him how long that might take. He said that I can promise you guys that would only take about a month or so, because he's one of those people that always plans it out. It's one of the reasons why I actually asked him to help me out with the editing, because he's just so organised and everything, and I'm not organised at all. If it wasn't for James, that this channel really, it wouldn't exist, because when it comes to timelines and deadlines, I'm really not your man. So big thanks from me goes out to James. He's smiling at me with the grin of a crazy man. There we go. Yes, there we go. Okay, we have to make it through this night. We have to. Now, with this shotgun, I've got better chances than we've ever had before. I always recommend using the shotgun. Naturally, not the bazooka or anything like that. Minigun is also quite good. I do, however, prefer the shotgun to anything else, everything else. I don't know why. It's just... I just do, because it's very, very good at close quarters when you're inside the mines with your hat on, your light hat, the light that lights your way, so to say. That it's very close. It's very close distance away from your enemy when you actually see them. So I really, really recommend just using the shotgun. It's a very good all-around weapon in this game. In real life, I would only recommend shotguns just for close range, but on here you can, as you can see, the bullets go really far. Well, further than it probably would do in real life, so... I'm not really liking the fact that the red guys are already here. Okay, we have to place more turrets. Seriously. More turrets. Okay, can I have one on the other side as well? I think we might have actually lost one on this side. So it's very, very good that we're actually replenishing that. So if we get this up... Oh yeah, I didn't actually finish saying what was going to be new with the channel, did I? Bloody hell. See, this is why I have James. James normally reminds me of this stuff. At the moment, he's actually sadly busy. That's actually a weird thing about James. He doesn't like interrupting me while I'm recording, unless I go over the time limit, and then he's bashing on the door and he's waving at me, and he goes like a crazy man. But yes, in the future we will be doing skits and stuff like that. With skits, I mean like little. We hope it will be funny little skits. Yeah. And I don't really know how to explain it. You know how Tomska and stuff like that, they have like these little videos. James actually had this idea, and that was that because you know he wouldn't tell you even if he started with his playthroughs tomorrow, but he actually writes these little skits on his notebook, and he writes them pretty much all the time. I always find it really fascinating. I mean, it's a really good inspiration for me because first of all he's organised, and second of all he's always looking for new stuff to do. In this case it's skits, but he's always writing like bloody notebook, and sometimes it's annoying, but most of all it's just inspirational. Like seriously, have you ever just like seen the life of a scientist, like you know how many things he's invented and so on and so forth, and just wondered, this guy is amazing. That's how I feel about James pretty much every single bloody day. He's an amazing fellow, he's a wonderful friend, and I think you will love him quite a lot when he actually starts, when he's finished writing his damn what's this called, when he's finished writing his damn deadline thingy, where he's gonna do all the playthroughs and stuff. He is the most organised son of a bitch I've ever met. But enough about that, more about you guys. There's going to be a lot of contests and so on and so forth, you know, winning games and stuff like that. I hope that will be to your liking. It will be contests, not as in, you know, like, what is 10 times 10? Tell me and I will give you Call of Duty Black Ops free. But it will be things like, what did we say in Season 1? What did we say in Dig or Die Season 1? And then while we ask this question, we will actually close down that specific episode so that you can't just jump back and have a look. I hope that will be to your liking. As always, you can comment below and say if that would be or would not be. We are pretty much a channel that would bend its will to the people, so to speak, because it might be fun for us, but doing contests and stuff, it's not fun when the contestants don't want to do it. So, I mean, I think everybody can relate to that. You don't really want to do something that no one will enjoy. So, and James has always been the guy to want to make people happy. So if you do comment on that, then we'll be completely grateful. You wouldn't even believe how grateful we would be for that. And yeah, that's pretty much all that I have for you on the channel level. James is once again waving for me. I'm actually going to pull a Commander Coop on him right now, and I'm going to record for another 5 minutes just to piss him off. He's looking at me really angry now. Yeah, he doesn't like shouting, which is something I think a lot of people might not like about him. Because I've seen channels where it's purely shouting, and a lot of people love that. Then I've seen channels where people are really quiet, and a lot of people don't like that. But I'm sure he'll fit in excellently in my mind, because YouTube is it's an amazing place. There's just so many audiences that you can amaze with the stuff that you actually put on here. That it's just an awesome place. I really love it. I think it is a place where people like me, you know, people who play games, we can actually live out what we want to do, which is, you know, playing games with people. Which really amazes me, because in countries like China and stuff, they don't have that, do they? Well, they might have it to some extent with, you know, government-run things, but to the extent of, you know, having an international community which you can talk to, which you can adapt to work with and so on. I strangely find that very, very amazing. I don't know what it is. I just do. I find it really amazing. Just like how I find you know, people who do these scientific studies with I'm saying it wrong. See, this is the problem. I sometimes talk in a roundabout way, so I really apologise for that. I've always done that, so yeah, I can't really do anything against it. I've always done it. When I try not to do it, I somehow do it even more, which is quite bad in my case. But yeah, I really apologise. How do you get onto this? Right. Now, next time we should be going very deep down. Now that I've got the shotgun and the Mark III miniaturizer, we'll actually go quite deep. I'm going to actually look for some bronze and gold before we actually go after that monster. We'll probably need quite a lot of turrets and so on to get it down. But I think we will, in the end, prevail and win it out as a big team. Commander Coop and his troopers defeating the monster. Just think about how nice that would sound in the papers. Just a picture of me and millions of you in the background. Well, it'll probably just be like, you know, clones. It'll just be like one guy, and then I'll just copy and paste his face all over the place, and it'll just be a monster army of clones. But yes, that is all to see next time. And as always, I hope you have a very nice day. If you liked this video, then why not like the video? Leave a comment telling us what you liked or what you didn't like, so we can know what people do actually like about the channel and what they don't like. And as always, leaving a subscription helps you in the way that you can keep in touch with us and have a look when new stuff comes out. So yeah, in any case, wish you have a really nice day today, guys. And as always, troopers, stay safe. Ta-ta.